back to So Bad It's Good, presented by Betches Media. This episode has been a long time coming. I unfortunately had to cancel it the first time, almost had to cancel it a second time because I am still in the middle of this sinus infection. So I'm sorry in advance for my voice or how I look if you're watching this. But we have these amazing guests that I am so curious and fascinated by, people that have certain powers, certain gifts. I don't think I have this at all, but I am fascinated with this. And it's so exciting to learn more about this. Our guests today, they are the Trinity Oracle sisters, and they are this kind of like huge YouTube channel. They have some of the most accurate celebrity and world predictions. You can check out their blog. I'm going to put their YouTube channel in the notes. They're also actually teaching a class on how to read oracle cards. They seem like they kind of do it all. So there are three sisters. We've got Erica. Say hello, Erica.
Hi.
We have Candace. Hey, Candace. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. And we have Jasmine with us. So together they form the Trinity Oracle sisters. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us. We're excited.
Well, I mean, explain to the audience and me a little bit of like, what do you guys, how did you even discover that you had this ability? What is the ability? And also, what is the exact abilities that you guys have?
Yeah, so we're all actual psychics. We were born psychics. And one of the biggest questions we actually get are we real sisters? We are blood sisters. So
wait, has this been passed down generations? Did you come from a family of psychics?
Not okay.
They don't call themselves psychics. They just say they're they just say like we just know things, but they will never say they're psychic.
Exactly. But us, we're like, we're psychic. Like we're taking the term.
Yeah, but it is passed down the family.
Yeah.
How young did you realize you had this gift? And was it immediate? Do you grow into this? Like, how does this work? How do you even know you have this ability?
Oh, gosh.
Well, I would say we all had different experiences of like, paranormal experiences, just different things. And then we would talk about it and we're like, oh, this is something. We're not crazy. Because we thought we were like, well, this is weird. This is some weird stuff.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, that's what that is later on in the our lives.
Yeah, but we didn't know it was a term psychic though. Like we just always knew things. We always were predicting things. And then as we got like older in like our teen years, it's like, oh, we're psychics.
Yeah, you start discovering things, reading books, watching movies. And you're like, wait a minute. I think I was like.
Well, then how does it get to a point where you're like, we can actually share this gift with the world? We can actually do something with this, because it's one thing to have this ability, but it's another thing to share it with the world, with other people.
It's just something we were drawn into. Like with our YouTube channel, I started out initially myself doing celebrity readings. And then Spirit, which for me is Archangel Michael, was like, hey, look, bring your sisters into it. Like start doing reading on YouTube as a trio. And we followed Spirit, and we've been doing it since then. Like even our name came from her friend. We couldn't come up with a name.
And he doesn't believe in anything psychic. He doesn't believe in anything. And then he was just like one day, call yourself Trinity Oracles. And I was like, that's a great name. He's like, oh, it just came to me.
I mean, it sounds like you guys are superheroes in a sense. Yeah. And it kind of is it kind of is a superhero ability, I guess, because who doesn't want to know a little bit more about their life? Who doesn't want to know something that is unknowable for a lot of us? And I was reading through some of these correct predictions you guys have had even just recently, like Queen Elizabeth's passing, the January 6th insurrection, Rihanna's pregnancies. You also predicted both genders accurately. Rihanna and Usher both getting picked for the Super Bowl halftime performances. So you do have these entertainment predictions, also political predictions. I mean, I want to know that stuff. Hell yeah.
Right?
That's true.
Well, I mean, how does it work though? Like, I mean, do you think about a question and then like do you listen, I'm a layman. I don't know anything about this stuff. Is there a way to walk me through how this all works for you guys, or does it work 3 billion different ways?
There's different ways. There's different psychic abilities. Yeah. Like I feel things. Like I'll feel like, oh, I feel like this is going to happen. Or I feel like this person is a certain way. And then, it comes out and I'm like, okay, that's how it is. Some people see things. Some people might hear their spirit guides say, hey, don't trust this person. It's different. So we all have abilities. Everybody in the world has a intuition.
Exactly. You just have to figure out what is your dominant clair. So for us, we have 3 different dominant clairs. Like Candace, she feels her prediction. Erica, you see your predictions?
I see them and I hear them.
Yeah, and for me, I hear them and I see them. Even though I have all the clairs, but those are like my main 2. So
wait, you're saying clairs? How do you
clairvoyance?
Okay,
clairvoyance, clairvoyance, clairaudience.
Okay, got it.
Clairsentience, those.
Yeah, so
what do you call it? Scribble. The same thing. What's
like Tyler Henry.
Tyler Henry, and I get the messages like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
but the thing is, though, when you do a reading, the whole thing is about your intention. Like you want to tune into somebody, like pick up their energy, and that's how you start to read them. Yeah.
Yeah. Like don't be afraid to ask for the truth. That is how you get a lot of clear answers. You're just like, okay, I'm not afraid of the truth, and then boom, they're gonna tell you this is gonna happen because you have to release that fear of truth. People are sometimes afraid of hearing the truth. So once you figure out what's your psychic, the way you receive your psychic insight, that's when you can tune in better. That's actually something we teach in our course, how to figure out what's your dominant clair, like how you receive insight from spirit. And then once you do that, that's your superpower. And that's how you tune in. And spirit's like, you've been trying to see visions. Now you know you can hear. Now it opens you up because now you're focused on, let me hear what they need to tell me.
Let me feel it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not all like on That's So Raven where we see a vision. We're not all like that. We're not all like that. And that's what people think it is. They go, I'm not psychic because I'm not seeing stuff.
Yeah, people think that though. Their whole life they're trying to see something, but the whole time they were feeling the answers. They're like, they're like, my feelings always, my gut never tells me the wrong thing. And then I'm like, that's your dominant clair. And you're trying to see vision, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. That's not your gift.
Is it also a muscle? The more you work, the clearer it becomes, the stronger you get with that clair?
Yes.
Do your abilities, have they ever scared you?
Yes.
Mine started like really going up in high school. I started reading like meditation books and stuff like that. And I started meditating. When I started meditating, I started hearing people talk to me. So for a whole year, I thought I was schizophrenic. I'm like, I never told anybody. I'm like, I think I'm crazy. But then I noticed, I sat there one day and go, I can't be crazy because I only start hearing voices when I'm meditating. And it's only in the house. So then I'm like, then I started reading. I'm like, oh, shoot, I guess I'm clairaudient. And it was just spirits trying to talk to me.
I know I'm hopping all over the place, but is there ever been a point in your life where you wish you didn't have these powers because they've interfered with your actual life? Like, I don't want to be feeling this. I don't want to be seeing this. I don't want to be hearing this.
For me, no.
Yeah, I would say for me, yes. Because I'll have friends and they're like, oh, I met this guy and I'm already starting to pick up stuff about him. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings, but this guy is no good. And then they'll come back and be like, yeah, what you said was correct. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
But it's usually always protection. That's the thing.
Exactly.
If you see it as protection, then you know it's always good.
Exactly.
Well, I guess I'm curious also then how you view life of, do you feel like, because you were just talking about, a friend's guy or girl or like a relationship, do you feel that there are people out there that are sort of bad, or do you think that there's good in all of us that sometimes people just aren't meant to be?
I say it's a mix. Yes. There's people I'm like, they're not right for you. They're right for somebody else. They're just not right for you.
No, let's be real.
There's some evil. There's evil out there. I mean, I'll admit.
There's some people out there like you feel their energy. I'm like, this person has a dark soul. Like, stay away from them. Like,
we're gonna talk about Diddy in a bit, but like that is. I mean, it is interesting. Is that like the feelings you get, and like I'm so used to social media now and pop culture and TV, and you get a vibe or a feeling, but that's also in how the edit goes or what you're privy to reading. And I find that interesting, even like what we actually pick up on or even like what we're presented with and how sometimes that can be the exact opposite of who that person is. They present themselves in such a good light, but in the actuality, really dark.
Yeah, because me and Jasmine watching our reality shows. Jasmine we watch reality shows. I just watch it for entertainment. Jasmine be looking, that girl, she says she wants a relationship, but she is full of shit. And then years later, it'll come out like, oh, she was having all these affairs. She didn't want a relationship. She was lying on the show. Like, you can like look at people and tell like when they're just lying to you.
Exactly.
Or on the show.
Yeah, that initial.
Wait, what reality shows do you guys watch?
We watched 90 Day Fiance.
That's gotta bust your brain right open. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, we're like he's just using her to get a green card. Like
that's all of them across the board. There's not one that isn't. Are you kidding?
There's some that are genuine though.
Wait, who's a genuine couple in the 90 Day Fiance franchise?
Is it Sophie and Rob?
Sophie and Rob.
She also predicted Chantel and Pedro splitting. We did a video about that.
Pedro was actually genuine. Like he really didn't care about the green card. He really just wanted to be with Chantel because he was in love.
Yeah.
So he was actually
from the family Chantel.
Yeah, family Chantel. Yeah. Yes.
That's 90 Days scares the bejesus out of me. I watch it every week, all the different iterations, but I'm like, this feels illegal. This feels like it shouldn't be existing. I feel so dark and like so dirty after I watch every episode of that. Do you guys ever dip into Bravo or anything like that?
We used to
watch the Housewives. We used to watch the Beverly Hills ones, the OC, Atlanta. We used to watch that, and the Jersey. We used to watch those all the time.
Yeah, I got to catch up on Real Housewives in New Jersey because we did a reading on them about a month ago, or like 2 months ago before it came out, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a juicy season." I was like, "I gotta watch this one," but I haven't had the time.
Wait, how do you do a reading on Jersey? Like, so if I'm watching one of your videos, is it like, do you come together and like, are you drawing cards, or like, how does it work mechanically for doing something like that?
Like we do come together, we do sit down, and then sometimes we first plan for like, Spirit, what do you have to say about Real Housewives of New Jersey?
We get their picture, their name, we look at them, we do predictions based on
what's going to happen on the season. We did a Real Housewives of Atlanta one maybe a couple of years back, and we predicted that Nene was gonna unfortunately go against Bravo and leave the show, and that's just what kind of came. It just comes to us. So
sometimes we pre-channel, like sometimes, but 90. I'll put it like this: 10% of our YouTube readings are a little bit of pre-channeling. Like, I mean, maybe 1 or 2 predictions are pre-channeled. The rest.
Wait, what does pre-channeling mean again? What does pre-channeling mean?
So we'll look at the picture and we'll look at the name, and like how Candace said, we're just like, okay, Spirit, what do you have to tell us? And Spirit might say, there's going to be allegations against Lizzo with her employees. We predicted that. We did actually 2 years. 3 years prior.
Yeah, and then it came out.
Yeah, so and they'll tell us that, and we'll just write
Did you try to get a hold of Lizzo and say, chill out?
No, we don't know Yeah. So we just like look at their picture, get their name, and then we just like, we pull the card and see what's going to come up for them. That's all we really do.
Exactly. And Spirit will talk to us. We'll look at the cards. The cards will tell us things like say, for example, it's like, why, I'm just making this part up. This is not channeling about Jay-Z and Beyonce. But for example, why is Jay-Z and Beyonce, is their relationship going to last? And we're like, no. But the reason why we get this card like balance. We'll use this like balance, which it's kind of dark. This is like a card representing like karmic balance. So I'll say they're not going to last because there's karma to balance. So they're just here for a reason, a season, not for a lifetime. And that's it, because it's strictly the card is telling me it's not going to work. So, and then in reverse, this would tell me, it's no karma. They're going to work. They're good to go, blah, blah, blah.
Are the cards ever wrong? Or are you guys ever wrong?
We have I would say 98% accuracy rate. Yeah.
Well, I think, people like me, I get scared because I always want, and this is why sometimes I never got super into astrology, because I feel like, I want to believe that life can be whatever I make of it. Like, I can choose to go left or right, and it's not like in the cards. I can choose in that moment. And I think sometimes that's a very, maybe the wrong way to look at life. And I fought against that. And I think that's a Taurian quality, which I am, is that I'm a little stubborn with that, because I want to believe that I can fix things, or I can make things right, or do what my soul says to do in that moment. Is that a very wrong way to look at things?
Yes. Well, this is why.
Yes, 100%. Yes, 100%.
But that's how some people say psychics are wrong, because we'll tell you this is what Spirit's saying, and then you do the complete opposite, and then you come back, you were wrong. And I'm like, well, did you go on Indeed Jobs, look for a job? No. Well, that's why you don't have a job.
Yeah.
So you made the decision. Everybody has their own, they can do whatever they want in their life. Like, you made the decision not to go on Indeed Jobs. Spirit said that's how you will find a job next week. You didn't do it, so you don't got a job.
Exactly. And I'll tell a client straight up, I'm like, to be honest, I see a job coming, but this is the kicker though. you're not going to do what I told you. Your spirit guides told me you're not going to do it.
Stubborn.
And then you're going to come back and book a reading with me. And they come back and they're like, you're right. I didn't do it. And I said, I told you, spirit told me, because they know you. They know your habits. They know your cycles. They know your thought process. So a good way to think of a psychic reading. Can you choose your destiny? Yes, you can. For example, I might see in someone's future, like
a baby,
a baby. And I say, it's up to you if you want to have this baby or not, because the person might say, I don't want a baby. I see it in the cards. Imagine it like a railroad track. That's how I want you to think of a reading. Right now, the railroad track that you're on says you're going to have a baby at 23. You're going to get in the military at 25. Boom, 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 boom. That's what's happening. Then you're like, oh, I don't want a baby at 23 because that might get in the way of my military career. So now you have a choice at 23. She told me I was going to have a baby. You know what? Let me not have unprotected, you know what, this year. You might be in the moment and you about to get down. And you're like, oh, condom. You remember me. I come in the front of your mind, you know? So then you get to choose. And will that baby still come in your life? Yes, but now that baby's going to come for you at 27 instead of 23. And your career is going to be, you know, I was able to spend more time, do this, do that. So you actually do get to choose, because why? If you have something bad happening, we're not afraid to tell you. We're going to say, look, don't do this. Don't date this person, because they're going to screw you over. You're going to waste 5 years of your life. You know what? And we're like, they have brown hair. They may be this type of sign. We're going to tell you. And then they meet them and they come back to us and they're like, I did meet that guy. You know what? I did take that red flag, because before I probably would have ignored it, because I ignored these types of red flags. Yeah,
he was cute.
Because he was cute. And now it's like, you know what, girl, I don't have to go through that. Now you have 5 years of non-drama, and you could go on and keep staying on OkCupid or Bumble and meeting other people, you know?
What I like about it, though, there does seem to be an element of life coaching in a sense.
Yes.
You know, if you listen to it correctly, it can really help your life rather than impede any progress.
Exactly.
I always tell people you can do whatever you want with the information you receive. That's what I tell them. It's true.
You were talking about, you were like Real Housewives of New Jersey. We talked to the spirits, Do the spirits ever go, I don't want to fucking talk about Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm a spirit. That's like below me. Like, I want to talk about real life stuff. Are they like, are you ridiculous? Do they ever go, I don't want to talk about Diddy?
No. The reason why is that's how okay, so say, for example, Candace is a client. She's never thought about getting a reading. Her spirit guides are trying to tell her, get that college degree, be a veterinarian. They can't get to her. I mean, they're talking to her, but she's not accepting that intuition that she should go to college and get that veterinarian degree. So lo and behold, we're meeting them where we're at. People love celebrities, celebrity gossip, all those things. So Spirit is using us we're going to get you. You're going to watch that video of Rihanna. And you see that we got 5 predictions correct in that video about Rihanna. You know what? I might check them out and get a reading. Well, then you come to us, and as soon as I pull the cards, or one of us pull the cards, you know, the first thing Spirit says is you need to get that college degree. And they're like, yes, they're showing me animals. Like, are you considering being a veterinarian? Yeah, you need to do it, girl. And Spirit's like, got them. Bingo. So they use celebrities to be able to, we always say, gotcha. Gotcha.
Does your family, like the fact that, I mean, I think it's got to be amazing that you guys are able to work together, being actual sisters. There's something so beautiful about that. Do your family, even though they might have this gift, they don't call it psychic, did they ever go like, what are you guys doing? This is what you're doing? You're like the Oracle sisters? Like, what do they think about what you do?
They don't say them. I'll just be like that thing you guys do. It's a mix. It's a mix psychic too. Like, super psychic.
That's so funny.
It's a mixed bag. They're like, oh, that stuff, you guys do that, and then they'll kind of be like, so what about this? They'll try to get an answer from us. So
yeah. Let's talk a little bit about pop culture and celebrities, if we may. Have you done on your channel yet, or are you planning on doing? What the heck is going on with JLo and Ben Affleck right now?
We just did a video. That was our video for last week, because we do a weekly video. We try to do a weekly video.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the way, you guys, like I said, I'm going to put all that information in the show notes so you can subscribe. You can watch their videos. They've got tons of past videos that you're able to watch, so you can keep up to date, and they do a weekly video on there. What did you guys discover in that video?
Yeah.
To sum it up,
Ben Affleck is a lot.
JLo's career is basically on a downward spiral. She will never be the JLo that she was in I think it was 2000s, right? She was huge. But JLo and Ben, they are done. This is nothing but a PR relationship. Spirit said that they're just really good friends. And JLo came to Ben and was like, hey, I want to revamp my career. Let's get married so we can get that Bennifer thing going, that whole, whatever you want to call it. The Bennifer energy going to get our fans sucked back in. It didn't work. So now they're getting divorced.
Exactly.
Wow. So see, it's so hard because I want to believe in real love. I want to believe that this is real, but it potentially just isn't working out. But you're saying there was a complete PR element to this, even though they both care for each other as friends. It didn't work. Her career is not on the upswing. And so they are calling it a day. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. But JLo's career will be back in an upswing after a while, though. So they got to work on. Yeah, there will be an upswing in her career,
but it won't be as big as she was before. Like she'll have a couple more hits, and things people like, oh, that was a great movie or song, but it's never gonna be like JLo. Like,
exactly.
Boom, boom, boom. Like,
but the way she's gonna get kind of people back is she's gonna do these strong female collaborations. So think of Cardi B, think of Megan Thee Stallion, think of Dua Lipa. So she's gonna try. I'm not saying that she's gonna do with like Cardi B, but kind of I want you guys to think of the female musicians that she's going to connect with to make, these great collaborations to kind of get her career back on the upswing. Yeah. But Ben's going to be moving on to someone else real quick anyway. So
wait, is that your personal opinions or is that what the spirits say?
That's what Spirit said. They said Ben Affleck has new love in his future. So we did some like pre-channeling and stuff for these celebrities for you guys. So we got Ben Affleck, new love in his future. There will be a woman that he tends to get spotted with frequently. Later on, this woman will be confirmed as his girlfriend. I feel like they're kind of like currently dating, and there's a connection between them, possibly like a friend or like a companion. That's how they know each other. So that's what's coming up for Ben, and of course JLo's going to move on to someone else. That's just that's what she does.
Wait, that doesn't take a psychic. That doesn't take a psychic. Hey, I guess I'm psychic then. I would know that.
It's true.
Okay, so that actually is really interesting and makes complete sense to me. I'm bummed that it potentially had a PR element to it, but also I would argue that every celebrity relationship has a PR element to it just because that's how, that's how we get pop culture. To move, I don't know if I want to do another fun, because I do want to talk about Diddy, and you guys have had predictions about Diddy for a while. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know from the jump that there was some real darkness and ill intentions with Sean Combs?
Oh yeah, the moment you connect with his soul, I was like, "That's a dark soul right there." Instantly, pure darkness, like a little tiny bit of light that ain't coming across in this lifetime.
Is there you said in this lifetime. Is there a way for people like that to course correct at this point, or is it just a wash completely for somebody like that because he will never accept that he is a dark soul?
Some people don't.
I would say that I was going to say that some people they just come in to destroy, to demolish, do whatever. They don't care.
I had a prediction on Diddy. His spirit guide said that Diddy will continue to make more deals with more victims of his. So they said the rest of his life, Diddy will be getting lawsuits from women from 30, 40, 50 years ago. Getting lawsuits for being victims of his entire life.
Yeah. But he can't.
I guess it helps to have $1 billion. It helps to have $1 billion, right?
It's true.
It's true.
And they said some of the deals will be public, but a lot of them will be private. Private payouts.
Completely.
Yeah. But some of them will be public.
Did you get any specifics and potentially his relationships with people like Justin Bieber or certain other celebrities from his past that people said there's something really dark there?
I don't think we did that. We did a video on Justin Bieber's relationship with him. A little bit of it, I think. I forgot what we did it on. It was Hailey Bieber. No, what's the girl's name? Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. We talked about Diddy a little bit, but they said that Justin will never talk about his relationship with Diddy ever. He'll keep it private.
Well, it's interesting, hearing Usher talk about Diddy, because Usher was another person that really was in that Diddy training camp. And Usher will always kind of joke about it of there's some real wild parties going down, but you don't really know the specifics. And now that all this stuff is coming out, you're left to wonder of what did he put these young proteges through?
Exactly.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. Through hell. Through hell.
Yeah.
So Diddy will be dealing with this for the rest of his life, right? Like this is potentially
he's going to prison.
Not
okay. He's going to jail.
Well,
Same thing with R. Kelly. She predicted the exact timing R. Kelly was going to be in prison as well.
Yeah, I was like, R. Kelly's going for like 30 plus years, 30 to about 39 years, and boom, he got 38 years.
Wow. God, I want to see Diddy on like Love During Lockup or one of those horrible shows.
That show's wild.
That show, man, that's very 90 Day Fiance where you're like, oh my God, I've got to. Okay, so we talked about Jay-Z and Beyonce earlier. A lot of people are like, Jay-Z's next. Jay-Z's next. Jay-Z also has dealings with Diddy. What have the spirits told you? Because you said Jay-Z and Beyonce are not forever. They are not in game. Yes. You just said that. What do the spirits say about Jay-Z individually? Is this all just rumors and nonsense and nothing will come of it? Or is there something there?
Jay-Z has a past. I'll just say that.
Jasmine this years ago and people got pissed.
Yeah.
Jasmine, I think it was an R. Kelly video we did about what is going on R. Kelly. And Jasmine said Jay-Z's going to be involved. His name's going to be brought up in this. And people are mad, like, why are you going to bring up Jay-Z? And they're like, women are going to be coming out about Jay-Z too.
Yeah, but it's many years from now.
Yeah.
And then with Jay-Z and Beyonce, what I was using that as an example, like, oh, they might not last. That was just an example, but yeah.
Is there any specifics in what Jay-Z has done that could potentially get him into trouble years from now? Because you say he has a past, which obviously we all have a past.
Yeah.
They just keep showing Jay-Z. Oh my, you can see
it's too dark.
The car, sorry, it's too dark. My car. But they do show Jay-Z. I mean, he's not. I say he's like Diddy. But he's not as bad as Diddy. They just say he was in a lot of places he shouldn't have been in.
And by the way, you guys, if you're listening and not watching, when I'm asking a question, they're looking down and I think like with their cards. So that's a little pause, just so you know that that's what's happening. So then I'm hitting all the rappers right now. Kanye has had Ye has had such an interesting last 5 years. And also then when you connect Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians into it, I'm sure that you guys have asked about Kanye in the past or the Kardashians. Like, what is in store for Kanye in the future? Do you ask the spirits about him?
We did a video on him.
Yeah, I actually have something on Kanye West. Actually, I have.
What do you got?
Kanye is making a comeback music-wise, so he's not going anywhere. Even though all this nonsense he be spewing, at the end of the day, he has a large amount of fans. He's going to make a big comeback. Also get Kanye West and Bianca, I think her name is Sensori. There's a major breakup coming for them soon. This will be the end. It's an official breakup, but Kanye will find like a new love quick. So I do see that.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to like to be single for any like set amount of time.
Not at all.
And I got Kim Kardashian. I did we wrote some stuff down. Kim Kardashian is going to be entering into a real serious relationship soon, but Spirit said this is a real relationship, not a PR stunt at all. Like, she's going to be head over heels in love with someone, too.
Does it say if it's somebody in the celebrity field, or is it actually like just a normal person?
It's somebody who has a lot of money. I'll just say that.
There's definitely a sports connection with them in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
Does it ever say if like, or do the spirits ever talk about, we've watched the Kardashians be such a juggernaut over the years and like where they're now, there's multiple billionaires in that family. Like, will that family ever falter publicly or financially, or is it too big to fail at this point?
It's too big to fail, but Spirit did say, but the other prediction I put for Kardashian, they said Khloe's going to be in a new fake PR relationship. It's completely fake. And they said the mom is like, we need to get you bigger. We need to put you more out there. So we're going to put you in this fake PR relationship. They said Kourtney Kardashian, or I think her name is Kourtney still. Kourtney Kardashian still. I don't know what her last name is now.
Barker.
She married Barker. Kourtney Barker. Her Pooch brand will always be, it's never going to be what she wants it to be. They keep saying her brand is a failure. They say it's a failure.
No, it is. By the way, that's dead on correct. Yes.
Yeah, they keep 100%. Saying it's a dead brand. It's never going to do anything.
No, I mean, I feel like that's 100% correct. But it's interesting, but they're too big to fail in so many ways. So there is not going to be a major downfall with the Kardashians, like say with a Diddy or a Jay-Z.
Never.
They just said Jay-Z's dark secrets are going to come out in the future.
Yep.
They said, and Beyonce will hit the road. Beyonce's going to leave.
Exactly.
She's not going to stand by her man. She is going to leave.
Exactly.
Which, by the way,
years for the women that's messed with Jay-Z. It's like a trail of like broken women for him. They're coming. They're banding together and they're coming. One starts. It's like a dripping faucet, they said, for Jay-Z.
Gosh, now I'm really curious to see where this leads. But Beyonce, God, I feel like this is not perfect for her because she would be heartbroken, but she would be able to turn that into a sold out worldwide tour, an amazing, another
it's
Lemonade
true.
album, like something amazing could come from it. Taylor Swift, do you guys ever, I mean, like Beyonce, one of the number one music artists worldwide right now. And she has a relationship that sometimes people say that's PR, that's this, that's that. Have you ever talked about her? Have the spirits ever said anything about her?
Yes. We did a video on Taylor Swift and
Travis Kelce's.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
What did they say?
Is PR. This is PR between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, you guys who are fans of them.
How dare you?
Right. But this year there is no breakup, between them. I do see Travis Kelce is going to really make a big play for Taylor Swift's heart. So when it starts like faltering some between them, like when they're basically their PR contract is finished. So when it starts faltering, he's going to be like at training camp. Oh my God, I love you so much. I want you back. Like he's going to do all these big.
So are you saying he has actual real feelings for her, even though it's a PR relationship?
It's all acting.
So that'll be part of the bit. That'll be part of the PR of it all, trying to win her back.
Yes. So I'm thinking next year is kind of the beginning of the end for this whole Travis Kelce Taylor Swift thing. It may even start. There might even be like a little bit of like tremors, I would say, about the relationship this year, like kind of what they put out to the media. But next year is when it's like it ends. That's when it ends.
And I think you said the NFL's involved with it too. Jasmine said the reason why the NFL put those two they got together is because the NFL is failing really bad in views. So they're like, let's put Taylor Swift and what's the boy's name? Travis together so that all Taylor Swift's fans will come watch her be at the games. And they said since Taylor Swift has been there, it's gone up 60% in viewers, and it's all women.
Exactly.
So it's more money. So yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you're somebody like Beyonce or Taylor Swift, you're at this moment so powerful by yourself. Why lead any of your life in a false way? Why? I mean, like if you have power, and especially a female, which we don't get to see like amazing examples. That's why Beyonce and people like Taylor are important, because they're strong, powerful females. Why ever sign any of your life away to a PR campaign? And I know that's probably not a spirit question, but you as ladies, why do you think that is?
Money.
It's from number one is for money.
You're like, you idiot, it's money. Yeah.
No, but they said it's also money, and then they said also it makes emotional connections with the fans. Like my man cheated on me. I'm gonna connect with you, so I'm gonna write a song about it.
Just
it's an emotional connection thing, so it gets more people to feel like they know them.
Exactly, and to bring in more fans.
Exactly.
I mean, do the spirits ever say who's out there that's actually genuine in pop culture? Or the genuine people not successful?
No, they said Jennifer Aniston is actually very authentic. Mm-hmm. They're like, what you see is what you get. Like she's a genuinely nice person.
Yeah, I would. That actually is how she comes off. Now this is out of left field. You might need to look this person up. I don't know if you can. Tom Sandoval from the show Vanderpump Rules.
I got something for you. Go ahead. Well, did you have a question first, or you want me to tell you? You know what I already channeled for him.
Is he?
No, I don't know what you. He has dark hair. He just got out of a 9-year relationship because he got caught cheating with one of the cast members from Vanderpump Rules. But now he's in a bunch of other mess, even though he's kind of failing upwards because he's on the 3rd season of The Traitors, which is filming right now in Scotland. But I'm just curious where his life goes from here. or like will, because a lot of reality stars, they're not meant to be famous forever, yet we're seeing people that are trying to make a whole lifetime out of this fame. I always get curious where these people will wind up eventually.
Oh, yes.
Was he married to a castmate? Was that the one?
No.
He wasn't married. He was just in a committed, like, they shared a house together. It was Ariana, 9 years.
Okay. Yeah. So I got with Tom Sandoval. They said Tom is destined for a big fall due to a relationship quarrel. But
someone could argue that already happened. Someone could argue that already happened with Ariana.
Something else is coming up. He will be getting recast soon for another show. This leads to an excellent venture for him. So I see actually a great year for him next year. And this quarrel is actually next year too with, whomever he's with. But Tom Sandoval is always going to be on the up and up. He's actually lucky. He has luck in his career. So no matter what, he's always going to be having some type of partnership, some type of contract, making public appearances. Like that's just what he has. He can't fall no matter what. No matter what.
Girlfriend? Does he have a 20-something-year-old girlfriend? Is this the one?
He I think she's like 20. Like he has like a model girlfriend now that's just in the last couple of months. Victoria.
Sick vibes.
Okay. That
reminds me of Scott Disick.
Yeah, they keep.
That's the
I didn't put his last name on here, should have. But they said he's the one that he will always be playing the field for a very long time. He'll go through a rotation of women.
Yeah.
But they said he actually will eventually get married again, though.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, that would I want the best. I want the best for all of these people, obviously. Listen, this is not celebrity question, but I've thought about this so much that I lost my mom 8 months ago, and I've thought so much about the afterlife and things like that. And when you're connecting to spirits and all of this stuff, of how do you ladies, how do you view the afterlife? Like how do you? I mean, you obviously have to have a strong belief or faith in something more than just this. Can you share any of your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, one of the things we actually do is mediumship. So we have a strong belief in the afterlife, to the point that we'll have deceased loved ones of our clients, of our family will actually come. You can feel them next to you. You can smell them sometimes. If they have like a food that they like to eat, you might taste like, why am I tasting steak? But they're actually real. The afterlife is actually it's real. I've seen it before. I didn't die, but they took me up there and was like, this is what it looks like. This is what people experience. And deceased actually tell me this is what happens.
How did they take you up there? Was this in a dream? Was this when you were asleep? How did that happen?
I was actually meditating, and they're like, Archangel Michael's like, "Are you ready to see heaven?" And I was like, "What?" Like, am I about to drop right here? Like, Lord, I'm about to die. And boom, I was just like, yeah. And he took me up there and he was just showing me like, it's just like Earth, pretty much. It's just, cleaner. Just think of a big nature preserve.
It's like utopia, basically.
Pretty much in pristine, like, condition.
Well, I know this is silly. Will we still have access to watch our favorite reality shows in heaven?
The people on Earth is their reality show. So they've
got the best reality show of all time.
Amazing.
Oh, that's so good. I love that.
Michael Jackson is still performing up there.
I had a dream about he was still performing. Yeah, I saw that.
Exactly. Like, so they do act up there. They carry on, doing what they do. So
they just need their shell, basically.
Pretty much.
That's basically all you do. You just go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the other side of the afterlife? The not good side? The eternal damnation side?
I don't
think they showed that. We did a reading on that. I think we did a reading on our Patreon, Is Hell Real or something like that.
Yeah.
And they show it. It's not what people think it is. It's almost like a deep mental institution. That's what they show. And it's like the angels are trying to help them like wake up.
Yes.
But it's a very dark place. They're just really trying to rehab them and help them.
Exactly.
And a lot of very dark souls go there. Like a Diddy, he would go there. No, seriously, like he would go there because they're like, we're trying to wake you up. Yes. And he's just like, whatever, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Exactly.
They're just like, well.
Well, I mean, can you ask the spirit guides, or have you asked the spirit guides, America itself, I feel like where is America in the next year? We're coming up on an election cycle again. I'm already feeling that kind of negativity already all over again. you know, talk about America like you would Diddy. Like, do we got some bad things coming around the pike, or is there a reason to feel hopeful? I think sometimes I get so scared about what the future holds, you know, and obviously, you know, you guys have had a different experience than mine. What do you think about when it comes to the concept of America in 2024?
Well, let's start off with this. America's fine. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's going on, but America's going to be fine in the long run. Number one, Trump is not winning. So for those of you who are nervous and like sweating, like, oh my God, is Trump going to win? He's not winning. Biden is winning. So just to let you know that.
Over Biden too.
It's true. But I think people are more scared of Trump though. Like, oh my God.
It's weird. I feel like it feels very 50-50 at this point. Yeah. Or maybe that's just what I'm shown on social media, which is not reality sometimes.
But I do see some public unrest around Trump. But overall, America is going to be fine. There's nothing I'm really concerned about in terms of like America's future. One positive thing is I do see Biden and Kamala Harris working during their second term. They're really going to work on fixing, because Spirit keeps telling me in my ear, they're going to work on fixing the American distrust of the government. So they're really going to work on it.
Good luck.
But it's actually going to be, and they're telling me now, they say it's actually going to be successful. They're going to have a big success with changing that distrust.
Well, from your mouth to the Spirit and God's ears, that would sound amazing. Okay, back to more fun stuff too, just in terms of celebrities. You know, it sounds like you guys have a treasure trove of videos on your YouTube channel. You also have the Patreon. What are some of the other pop culture stories that you've been actually personally fascinated with in your time doing this, and stuff that you've actually been correct on?
Oh God, it's so many. Like
the Diddy thing, I ain't gonna lie. That's the one I was just like, what?
when Cassie was like, he did me. I remember I went to her. Did you see this go on? And then when his sons, they raided his home, I was like, I came to her and I was like, did you just see this? Like, what happened when they raided his house in LA?
Yeah.
It was live on TV and it was all over the news.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Exactly.
I mean, well, so Diddy, but is there anything like that coming down the pike too? Of like, well, we see this, like you were predicting Lizzo years ago. Like, are there predictions right now that you have with certain celebrities that might be shocking to hear, but you're being told that it's going to happen?
Yes, Kendall Jenner will be leaving the Kardashians. She's leaving, and it's going to shock fans. They're going to be.
Wait, what do you mean? You can't leave your fan? What do you mean? You're just leaving your fan? Like, what do you mean? You're leaving the show, or like what? Leaving in
she's
what?
Not leaving she's leaving the show. So she wants to do her own thing. She wants to build her own brand. So they said, think of like what Kylie did with Kylie Cosmetics. Like, yes, it's connected to the Kardashian Jenner brand, but it's still, you don't think of, when you're thinking of Kylie Jenner Cosmetics, you're not thinking of Kim Kardashian and them. You're thinking strictly Kylie. So Kendall is like, I'm going to start making my own brand outside of the Kardashians, but she will be leaving the show. She will for a certain period of time.
Are Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble a PR relationship?
They're actually together.
They're together.
Oh, shut up. You're insane. The spirits are lying to you. The spirits are lying to you. There's no way that's real.
Does he get a check to like keep his mouth shut? Did he sign an NDA? Absolutely. But they are together.
Well, Corey Gamble allegedly has been around the industry for a while. So. But
yes, he has been. He worked with Justin Bieber, with Kanye. There was like this really weird rumor that he was like an FBI informant. Like he like was supposedly had hands in Diddy. Yeah, I watched. I mean, who knows if any of this is real? But people have he's always just been there. Like Corey Gamble's always been around.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is. I asked this before we started. Is there any way that you can do any kind of reading on me to show people the darkness within me and potentially say when I'm getting like, I don't know if that's is that a faux pas to ask you guys to do something? Is that like selfish, or is that okay to ask?
People do that a lot. They go, read me when they like, oh, what do you do?
But how do you spell your
name? No, listen, I'm very scared. RyanBailey.
Okay.
And you can tell as many negative things as you want.
Yeah.
You know what? Nothing negative. To be honest, you know what? your career is on the up and up. So there's some strategic planning that's going to be coming on your end or maybe your team's end to really get you moving upwards. I wouldn't be shocked if you guys aren't already strategizing some power moves or something going on. And if you're not already strategizing, that is going to be something that you're going to be focused on. And then also I see a European excursion for you. There's maybe some like last minute changes or something. So you might like, say, for example, I'm just making this part up. Say if you're like, I think I might go to South America. And then you start like, actually, no, I think I might change it. And then there's some type of European vacation that you're going to like enjoy. Like you're going to have so much fun. And they keep showing me nature for you. So I see you like whitewater rafting, kayaking, and this has nothing to do with Europe. This has to do with, wherever you're staying at, or you might travel somewhere, into a different state or something, but they keep
what if I'm going to heaven? Maybe it's like you said, wilderness in heaven. Maybe I'm
no, this is here. Like, the only thing negative I'm getting is they keep saying, working on, like diet, like health.
Yes.
Focusing. You have to focus.
Wait, but I'm sick right now. I'm sick.
Not like
they're talking about diet.
Yeah.
They keep bringing up your ear. You ever have ear problems or earaches or something like that?
Shut. Wait. Sandra told you. Wait, Sandra, both of my ears are clogged right now. Both of my ears are completely.
So I'm assuming it's probably your mom. She's pointing to your ear. She said you need to take care of your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she keeps bringing up inflammation in the ears. She said you also need to be careful getting water in your ears. She says do not get water in your ears. When you swim, you need to put plugs in. When you take a shower, put a shower cap on or something. But she said you really need to take care of your ears.
Yeah, because she said it will always be a problem.
Thanks now. They're already screwed up. Like I need to get them better. Like that's.
No, the lights just flicker. You saw
the
that?
Lights flash. When I say your mom said it will always be a problem spot, and the light said
the light just flickered.
For real.
Yeah,
for real.
Your mom said hi.
Yeah.
And she said she's not going to stay on the other side for a long time. She said she's going to reincarnate. She said,
what?
I plan on being here. Yeah, she said she's going to come back.
Wait, how does reincarnation work? Don't you just go to heaven?
That's crazy.
What did you say? Wait, what did you say?
Your mom's not going to come back as a human. She's going to come back as a dog.
A family pet. A beloved family pet. Yeah. She's like, I'm coming back as a dog. Like, boom.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Just like
that. Wait, how is reincarnation if there's an afterlife you saw the afterlife?
You choose.
Wait, reincarnation also exists?
Yeah, you choose to. She says she doesn't want to stay up there a long time. She wants to come back and get to you. So she's going to come back as a dog.
Yes.
And they said I feel like that dog's like my mom. Your mom's like, that is me. Yeah. But she keeps saying self-care is niche. You need to take a break. And she said she said you need to go in the sun. She said you're lacking a lot of vitamins. She goes, you need to go in the sun, young man.
By the way, wait. This is just you guys looking directly at me and seeing how pale and sick I look.
No. Because she says you need more nature, and I don't know if you've been thinking
you sit in the house too much.
Yeah, like I need to get out more. And
I mean, you nailed all. I mean, that's 1,000%. Like health, and I was just talking about this yesterday. Like everything, diet, health, it's all just a mess right now. And wow.
She said also she keeps saying putting up podiatrist shoes, but she said get better shoes.
Your feet.
She keeps great up your feet because she goes, when you start actually going out in nature and walking more and hiking, you're gonna be like, damn, my shoes aren't that good. So she's like, get better shoes.
Yes,
that's so funny. I just had that. I was walking a couple weeks ago and my feet were killing me.
Yes.
And wow.
Go see a podiatrist because
that's what she said. You need like special arches or something. You need something.
And she also says, find a good jogging trail. Find a good one. Like it will suit you well. Like find a good one. And then she goes, also, she brings up why, because your feet actually goes up and affects your knees and your lower back. And if you get better shoes, you're going to recognize future knee issues and back issues will like dissipate. You're like, all I needed was these stinking inserts. So I needed to see the podiatrist for them to give me custom made shoes or different things like that. So,
wow. I mean, that all makes sense. But wow, God.
Do you have a connection to Washington? You want to go to Washington or something? She keeps bringing up Washington.
Maybe I'm going to run for president. I don't know. Or you talking about Seattle?
Maybe she's bringing up property and then Washington. So you might find property in Washington you want to buy or something. But she can look into Washington. I don't know what it.
But there's nothing extremely negative you're getting, or like, I mean, you can be honest. Like, is there anything?
No, honestly, no.
I thought mainly like career, and then your mom brought up, do you have a son?
No, not that I know of. I mean, no.
Okay,
no, there's no way.
She's saying
there's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
She said there's a little boy in the family that's I'm connected to, that I speak to. So this child might say, "Oh, that your mom speaks to them," and you guys are like, "Wait, what?"
I wonder if it's Connor. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, tell her I miss her so much, and she's really ruined this year for me. And tell her to come to me in dreams more often. I would love that, or at all. And yeah, because I feel like I'm a walking ghost this past year, and I haven't really been able to find my footing. I've been able to keep this going, but like you see, I get sick all the time now, and it's been a lot. And I'm just hoping to find happiness again soon. But that's you know.
Yes.
How do I?
Can I say this to you? Because your mom was like, "Cut him off, Jasmine," and I was like, "I'm sorry." She says, "Ryan, dear, you want to find me? Find your music." And she keeps saying she's going to communicate with you through music.
I don't want to listen to Michael Bolton. I hate Michael Bolton. That's her favorite.
But for example, like say if you're like, "Man, should I do this?" And then it's like, "All right, mom," because she keeps saying, "Just ask me." She's surrounded by this beautiful like blue light. She's standing right in front of you. Like,
she's right by you.
Her hand is like on your chest right now. Like, and she goes, "Ask me." And then she goes, "Just go about your day." And you might just happen to turn on the radio station or Spotify, and boom, a song plays and it gets the information to you, what she's trying to tell you. Or you feel drawn. You keep hearing a certain song in your ear. You might hear, "Don't stop believing." And you're like, "Why do I keep hearing that in my ear?" And she's like, "I'm telling you, don't stop believing."
I love that.
She said you'll find healing in nature. That's what she wants you to get out.
You make me want to believe so badly. And you guys, all three of you ladies, have such a great energy about you. And I'm sure you're told this all the time. More about what you do, though. Like, what is the course? You actually teach a course. And who is this course for? Is it people that think that they might have an ability, the people that want to learn more? Like, who would you suggest ever taking a course in how to learn to read cards?
It's for those who think that they have an ability, but it's also for beginners too, who are curious, because at the end of the day, everybody actually has abilities. Like I said, everybody has gut feelings, no matter what. And boom, that's actually a psychic ability right there. That's clairsentience. So it's for beginners and those who, like I said, they feel like they have a gift or they want to learn more.
Yeah,
do you have like, what'd you say?
And for some people who already read cards, we show them how to like read cards different, because some people read cards 100% based on what the book tells them. And then when we teach them like, "Oh, we read cards like this," they're like, "What?" And then they start reading a different way.
Exactly.
What do your guides tell you to do in terms of your career and where to go from here? Like, what are your dreams and your goals for the Trinity Oracle Sisters?
We would love to have people tap in with their gifts more. So, having more people take our course so they can learn how to connect with their spirit guide, so they can get their information, Also, we would love to just
get on more podcasts,
share our story.
Yeah. Like, and because
empower people.
Yeah, empower people, because we're real psychics, We get a lot of clients who come to us, and sometimes they're like, "I'm seeing these general readings on YouTube," or someone keeps giving me general readings. And we're able to give them details. We're able to pull out, these things so that people can either have clarity in their life, they can have closure, they can make a better decision,
Exactly.
Or you know what, that feeling you've been having this entire time, that you should make that career change. We give them that confirmation. We give them that boost. So we really would just love to share our gifts with the world, and at the same time help people to hone in on their gifts.
Have you experienced, you said like sometimes with the comments of, "Oh, you're going to hate this, don't come at me." Do you get a lot of negative comments sometimes because of certain predictions that you have?
Yeah.
Yes, we did a BTS video, and
God.
the fans, we got everything correct. Not to brag, but they came at us so hard over the truth, like we said in the videos, for like a whole year. We did that like 2 years ago, and they were like, "You guys are fake." Blah blah blah. Yeah, they hated us.
And then when everything came true, they came back like everything you guys said was true. They're like, "How did you do
but
that?"
There's still some people who are like, "You guys are fake." Oh my god, that's
for,
fake.
Like readings.
So next week when you do your next video for your weekly video, how do you guys figure out what's going to be the topic for that? How do you go about that?
We just go whatever's trending. That's all.
Yeah, and sometimes clients will send us stuff, and we'll decide to, do that topic or whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, this actually was. I want to give you an open invite. In fact, I might, if there's ever even like a small little topic, I might try to get you to come on for like 10 minutes just to get your opinions on something, because I found this extremely fascinating, and I could talk to you guys forever. I want to let you guys know, once again, these are the Trinity Oracle sisters, Erica, Candace, and Jasmine. I'm going to put all of their links in the show notes, and please go and check them out. I'm going to go watch more videos after this, and when I'm done hiking and getting the sun and taking care of my health. But you guys have such a great energy. How do we support? So we go to the YouTube. If you're interested, you could sign up for the class. There's also a newsletter. Is that right?
We have a celebrity predictions blog on our website. So not only
celebrity predictions blog. Okay.
Yeah. So we do YouTube, and then we do additional topics on the website, and then we have
TrinityOracles.com.
Yeah,
and we have a Patreon.
Oh yeah, Patreon's fun.
We have the Oracle Carvers Academy. The Patreon's wild. We have all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
We talk about aliens.
So I'm on this. I'm on the blog right now, the website, and it says Erica was awoken by the Archangel Michael and Jesus to bring you Rihanna fans some exciting news. What was the news that Michael brought you about Rihanna?
He said that Rihanna's going to be having a daughter.
Wait, and the third child? A third child?
Yeah, she's finally going to have a daughter. And they also said Rihanna is one day is going to go on a world tour. And they said she's going to drop it like random. And her fans were like, I'm going on a world tour next week. People are like, oh my gosh. And
is she ever going to give birth? Is she going to give birth to a new album ever?
I didn't check that. I didn't look into that, actually. I didn't.
Yeah. Hold on, let us pull our cards. Okay.
Yeah, come on. I don't care about the baby. I want another album.
For real.
No, it's true. It's true.
There is another album coming, but like Erica's, I'm going on what she's kind of saying, like least expected.
Mm-hmm.
But Rihanna's not really interested that much in making like new music.
Why would you? She's so successful. You don't need. Wait, are her and A$AP Rocky going to stay together?
No. Now they're a real couple. I mean, of course, they have babies. They're a real couple, but you already know. But
they're a real couple.
They are a real couple, but they're not destined to stay together forever. Do they get along fantastic? Yes, they're a fantastic couple. Like their energy is just amazing. But over time, it's just they go separate ways. Things change. Children grow up, and they're here for a reason and a season, and just not for a lifetime.
Oh wait, here's one I just saw. Will and Jada Smith. What was your prediction on Will and Jada? By the way, if you're listening to this, they just all hung their heads. What is your Will?
I don't even remember
we did a video on them, right?
I don't remember what we put for Will. What did we put?
This was October 24th of last year. You guys did this.
I would have to look here.
Let me see.
I think we said they weren't going to get back.
No,
we did a video on them. They're an
interesting couple.
They're a fake couple.
Let me see here. I think
she's gonna look right now.
Yeah,
we have this a lot. People will come to us and they're like, "You got that right," and we're like,
"We don't."
When did we say that? We gotta go back and watch the video. We're like, "Okay, thank you," but we gotta go and clarify that.
Let me see here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually going to be an interview. That's what I was getting between Will and Jada, like discussing their relationship. And there's going to be something
that I could completely see. That I could so see.
Exactly. So there's going to be a couple things. I also saw Jada Pinkett's mom coming out with a workout line, possibly workout gear or like the actual weights and stuff like that. But that's
in shape.
Yeah.
She's like 70. She looks really good.
Yeah. But yeah, there's going to be an interview.
My God. Well, this is incredible. You ladies are incredible. Thank you for your service. I can't wait to talk to you again. You guys, all the information, go support. Go check them out. I think you are going to completely dig them. If you dug them today, I think it's going to get even deeper. So go support, and hopefully I will talk to you ladies very soon.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much. So much fun.